Hey everybody, welcome to our review of American Idol Day 2, Texas.
This is where they found the first American Idol, Kelly Clarkson.
Well, they did have a brand new star. Somebody had the very first American Idol baby.
Okay.
And they named it Idol. Why didn't they name it America's?
America's Nation.
America's Idol. Why didn't you name it Paula? Alright, so first up we got Jessica Brown.
Former meth face.
She's got 2 little girls.
Fergie.
Exactly. She made it through, and you know what? I think her sister's Jamie Lynn. Did anybody notice her sister? Dang. She looks just like
stop
Jamie
telling
Lynn.
me I look like Jamie Lynn, because it's not funny anymore.
Were you there? Okay, so, next up. I felt really bad for this guy. Paul Stafford.
He is a park attendant.
He is the closest to Forrest Gump that you can get without being Tom Hanks.
I love you, Tom.
What the hell was with Paula? She was just like, your audition, it was so joyful.
It was so joyful.
So
I didn't think it was that joyful.
I didn't either, and in the post-interview, he was like, thank you, Simon, for not ripping into me. You go down on just about everyone. Okay, so next up was Beth.
She is a singing waitress at a fondue restaurant.
Who knew?
They have restaurants for only fondue. She says that people tell her that she's like Kelly Clarkson.
Not so much.
Not really.
Okay, up next, Elena Whittaker. She looks like Carrie Underwood.
She actually did look like Carrie.
Yeah, she really did. And she sounded pretty good. I thought
so. Simon was like, you're not as good as you think you are.
Bitch. Now little Bruce.
Bruce is very interesting.
He's never kissed a girl.
He wears a key around his neck. And the key fits into a heart with a cutout in it.
And his dad has the heart.
He's waiting until he gets married to kiss her.
The day he marries his little girl, he's going to kiss her. That'll be his first kiss. Love's first kiss.
You know, no.
Sorry, you didn't make it. And the reason? We're looking for somebody who's more experienced sexually. Next up, Pia. She was
faux-hawk.
Yeah, she was hardcore. I thought
she said she was a backup singer, right?
Yeah.
But she was different than a lot of backup singers because she was like
She was like a front-up singer.
She was like a front singer in the back.
She was good. I liked her attitude. I can't wait to see what develops in HW, Hollywood. Yes. Oh my god. The scariest one up next, Brandon. Bag of fingernails.
Brandon, why do you collect your fingernails?
Why, sicko?
I bite them and I flick them. And then my dad is like, where's
is that you?
Oh god. I can't help it. I try to throw them out, but I just, you know, if I'm there like...
Wow, I was wondering who that was. I was blaming your sister all this time.
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
Okay, so...
I usually make it to the garbage.
He almost blew it, too, because he pissed off Randy by putting Simon on a pedestal above Randy's decision, so... Not too smart, dummy.
But he made it through.
Next up, Kayla Hatfield. Car accident survivor.
Yes, and you know who she reminded me of? Kirsten from last season of American Princess.
Yeah.
If you've seen it.
Or So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Rose.
Right.
From So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Amanda Plummer, in case you haven't seen that movie. So yeah, she was a yelly singer.
Yeah, well she was all like,
yeah,
like with that
yeah
kind of thing going on.
You know, everybody's trying to be so freaking smart and funny this year. They ended up putting her through. Thanks. Her dreams are going to be crushed and she gets to Hollywood.
Dreams are dead.
I know. Kady Malloy.
She does vocal impressions.
And they were damn good. Let me tell you.
Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Simon liked her so much that he went out on a limb and said that she was the best so far.
Yeah.
Hello, it's city number 2.
At first they were like, alright, we want to hear your voice. Because she was doing all these impressions.
She was having a little trouble finding out who she was.
But then when they heard her voice, they're like, oh, yeah, yeah.
Nice.
And she says that she's good at Shakira. I'm the best.
She's the best at Shakira. Bring it.
No. No time.
Okay, so 12
Another
people
day.
made it through on day 1. So we're going to fast forward to day 2. And Douglas Davison was up first.
This guy, man, he knows how to do it. You gotta warm it up.
You can't bring it in cold, but you know what? You can't bring it in freaky either. So he didn't want to strain his voice when Ryan was going around telling everybody to, like, you know, pumping them up and everything.
He's like, he said his dad found him singing one day a couple years ago, and he was like, I hate you. But not like, I hate you because you're so good, and I'm not. It was like, I hate you.
So he's in the room, and he's got his back to them, and he's warming up, and he was so bad. He wasn't joking. I think his dad really does hate him. He was a freak.
He was there, and I don't think his parents knew, right?
He Britney'd out. Yeah, they didn't know. And they probably would have hated him even more if they knew that he embarrassed himself.
They had to have security take him out because
Yeah.
he was not leaving on his own.
Angela Riley's up next. And her husband's a model.
He's pretty hot.
And he encouraged her a lot. Yeah, he was alright. He encouraged her a lot.
He picked out the song order that I should sing in.
Right.
So you want to meet him? And they brought him in. And Paula was like...
So she sang Baby Love. 2 words, honey. Dinner, theater. Okay? Next up, Kyle Ensley. He's the politician. He's a little baby Buddy Holly.
Yeah.
He sang Queen, Somebody to Love, and that's a very hard song to sing.
It's very hard to sing.
And it didn't suck.
You know, it was better than I thought it would be. But it
Me
still
too.
wasn't, like, amazing. But that's
Right.
a really tough song.
It is. I would like to see what he would do with something
I wanted
else.
to hear something else.
But they didn't do it. But he's
Or they
going to
didn't show it.
Hollywood, so we'll have to check him out there.
Yeah.
Okay, up next, your favorite. Tammy Tuzinski. And her favorite artist would be...
Celine Dion.
So.
If any of you have seen Little Britain, and tonight I will be Celine Dion.
Wow. Yeah, that's exactly how it went. There was no Celine
This
Dion
girl was
there.
like...
Yeah, she was more of an Alanis Morissette, you know?
She looked like Alanis Morissette.
And she sounded like her, too. She should have done...
Except not good.
Ironic or something. So, Colton Swan is up next. S-W-O-N. And he plays guitar.
Oh, not guitar. Guitar.
Guitar! And he was okay. He's going to Hollywood, but honey, get those eyebrows waxed.
He's okay.
Yeah. Then it was March of the Trannies.
Woo! There was a lot of trannies there.
There was a disproportionate amount of trannies in
Respect
Texas.
to the trannies, man. They
I love
were
me
out.
some trannies. And the main tranny, he got to speak, and he said, yo, man, you should try this. The skirt is way less restricting than pants.
I'm feeling all these breezes I've never felt before.
You should.
Dude, I hope you were wearing underwear.
All right, Drew Popplewriter is up next. He's the farm boy who likes to sing on his tractor.
Yeah. They had a lot, like a big piece about him.
Yeah, he's never been
He was
on a
like,
plane, just
I
like
like
us.
being a farmer, a farm.
I wonder if we'll ever get on a plane. I hope we don't have to go on American Idol to get on a plane.
If it takes that, if that's what it takes, I mean.
Well,
I'm gonna do
he's
it.
going now because he made it. Kyle Reinick is up next.
He's wearing guy liner.
Me too, but I'm a girl. And he's a kids counselor, and all his kids are supporting them, even though he has no patience for them and he probably hates them. And he turns brown when he sings.
It was weird. Like, he had this weird tan to start.
He had a
And then,
George Hamilton look about him.
As he went on singing, his face got more and more brown.
It was scary, but he's not going to Hollywood, so we don't have to look at him anymore.
Oh.
So, up next, Nina. She is from the same exact town as Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah.
So, she was sounding kind of old-fashioned.
They said she was old-fashioned. You know what?
I didn't hear old-fashioned.
There's a new movement, a new old movement in music right now. Amy
Right.
Winehouse, of
Right.
course, Michael Bublé.
Love it. Yeah.
You know, they're bringing back the jazz, and I like it because that's my type of music.
She made it through because she sang another song.
And they're like, all right.
It's okay. Last
okay.
audition of Texas. It was a quilty, furry super pimp.
I love this guy.
I don't remember what his name was.
I don't remember where he was from.
But it said
But it had
Simon
an
on his hat. He looks Filipino or something.
Yeah, something a little Asian.
And he was of the Asian persuasion.
Yeah.
And he made his own composition called We're Brothers Forever.
Polo was like, what about me? Was not bad.
Not bad at all.
He had a very, very heavy accent.
The accent was what ruined
I
it.
really wish we could have heard him sing in his native tongue.
Yeah. he was just too old anyway.
So anyway, he sang his song like 5 million times. They brought in Ryan, everyone, and then Simon.
It was great. I loved
him a hug.
Yes. Even
And I
though
was
it was
like-
just like this.
Simon touched another human being,
I know. Simon's a god.
according to him.
Yes. Or at least a demigod. So
Mhm.
next week, kids, San Diego.
Whale's vagina.
If you have watched Anchorman, you know what we mean.
And if not,
Look it up.
just, yeah.
So kids, till next week, much
Much love.
love.